What's happening? This little buffer. Can y'all see me? Let's get in here. Let's get in here. Yeah. Yeah. Feedback. What's up? Y'all come on in here. Let's go. Y'all seen the title. I know y'all have. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me, man. Make sure I'm up where y'all can hear me, man. I might be a little delay here before I get to you. Yeah. Got a little cold. Y'all see from the title, we're going to talk about something real big today. We're going to do something real big today, baby. Something that hurt me, did in my heart. Because he was in the top 5. So the spot vacant for the top 5 in the SPL. And it looked like it's going to be given up this year. It's going to be given up. The QClass is out of here, y'all. Don't ask me what they thinking. I have no idea what they thinking. I have no idea what they thinking. Hold on, let me get to this channel. Go click on over here. Yo, so it's official. Cut him off too. Yo, so it's official. End of life for the QClass L78, one of the top 5. Let y'all come on in here a little bit more before we go to vibing on that, man. Music today provided by the QClass 8. Powered by Fallsgate. Perfect combination. I made that combo what it is. I'm gonna take credit for that. I'm gonna seize that. If you heard 2H and the Robert Fallsgate 5000 BDCP was the perfect combination for a truck, you got that from your boy MBE. Yeah. I sent hundreds of them boxes out. Hundreds of them boxes out in 2022. Hundreds of them, man. But I'm gonna give them a little send off for me, man, today and for a while. Since I know this is the last, I think I'm gonna put them back in there. Put 2 back in there. Let my DDs rest for a while. Well, they've been resting. The 1506 is in there. But woo! Yeah, that's that QClass, man. That's that good, clean hit. I'm gonna tell y'all some things. Then I'm asking some questions. But you know it's a show, so I know y'all talking in the comments and make deals and bars, keep it legal, keep it legit, because I am being watched by everybody. I got some things to say about my beloved boy there. Always gonna be a cute dog in my heart, whether it's the end of life or not. I'm always gonna be a cute dog for life, baby. Always gonna be a cute dog, boy. Because I know what that boy can do. For his price point, for what he was priced at, in comparison to the class of subs he was in, he was the cheapest one and can keep up with any of them. That's fact, not fiction, man. I don't know what the next song gonna be. That's fact, not fiction, man. So it's gonna be a tribute to the QClass L78. He has reached his end of life. There will be no more. You can't, I know because I'm a dealer for kicking, I can't buy him no more. Yeah, I'm a dealer for kicking, I can't buy him no more. That line is to be replaced. The QClass line is to be replaced by the Solo X line. And all the information that we have right now is that there's gonna be a Solo X 10, 12, and 15. Okay, we know that. So they removed, now in the QClass line, there was an 8, 10, 12, 15. Now they removed the QClass line, it's going to be replaced by the Solo line. All of us dealers know that you can no longer buy a QClass. So we were from Kicker. They're all out. All right? Are scheduled to be out. There's no more. Okay. They'll be replaced by the Solo X line, which is we know it's going to have a 10, 12, and a 15, which is the same sizes that QClass had. We also know there's going to be an 18 Solo X. That's been leaked out by Kicker. There will be a 10, 12, 15, 18. You didn't have an 18 in the QClass line. It went 10, 12, 15. Now, so you added one sub. When he dropped the QClass, he added one sub. He added 18, which we know about the Solo X 18 back in 2009. What we do not know at this point is will the Solo series have an 8-inch or a 6.5? We do not know the answer to that question at this time. Kicker has not said anything. And I am not going to say anything at all. But I do one thing about business. They know what your boy MBE can do and has done and has proven with that Q-Dog. I made them jokers move. And Kicker ain't in the business to lose money. Point number 2. And point number 3, this is going to be Steve Irwin's last send-off. And he wants the baddest subwoofer at every size. So it would stand to reason that since he is dropping the QClass and added another sub by bringing back the Solo, I'm banking, God I'm banking, I can't substantiate at this time, but I'm banking that there will be a Solo 8. I said it here. I said it. I'm hoping that it will be. I do not know for sure. But I'm banking that it will be, because if he dropped the QClass to replace it with the Solo and added one more speaker that the QClass didn't have, why would you drop? And if there is to be a Kicker Solo X8, it will be the truth. MFNX8. This woofer, pound for pound, is actually the king of my top 5. Oh, listen to this right here. Let's stop right there. He is actually the king. I'm going to tell you why. Put your headphones on. This is what I do right here. See, this is how I test subwoofers. Not them loud blaring y'all do. I don't test it up there. I test it what it sound like, what it actually really sound like. This is a single 8. Put your headphones on. That's that boy right there. You can see he barely moving. Actually has more cone area than any 8-inch on the market right now. I was wrong. It ain't the DD. The Kicker has 5 square more inches. 38 with the DD and 43 with him. Using the same web-carding camera area. But for the price point, and for the output, and for the clarity, and how he's able to keep up. In fact, not only did he keep up, when you weigh all the variables, my boy Antoine had to point this out to me. Not only did he keep up, he bested 2. The only one who tied it in score, he bested 3, my bad. He bested 3. The B2 audio. He made it the top sound quality with the B2 audio and the DD. Made it in that. His score bested the B2 audio. Boom. His score with the Toro, he bested the Toro. He beat the Toro in sound quality altogether. Toro didn't even make it to the sound quality part of the top 5.8. So he that's why I say it's the end of the ship for a legend. But for his price point, $259, what he got up to, he was $229 when I got him. I'm going to say I put them $30 on. Okay, $30. I put $20 on him for sure. I took him to $249. I did that. Proving to y'all what he could do. And inflation did the other 10. Thank Biden for the other $10. Yeah, a lot of these subwoofers, we got to thank Biden for what he doing. Biden, eggs $7, man. $7, bro. What is you doing? You close your eyes when you calculate stuff, right? Anyway, Uh, and then, as far as the sundown, oh, he bested him too. So why you put him in the 5 spot, MB? His power handling ability. He can best him for us. He can get with him. But his ability not to handle that much power is his only downfall. But other than that, 5 out of 4. That's why, he's when you pound for pound though. That's what my boy Antoine told me. Pound for pound. That's Muhammad Ali. That's Muhammad Ali. The QClass 8 is Muhammad Ali. That boy there is the Muhammad Ali. He is the truth. He is the people champ. And he has reached the end of his life. He's gone. I ain't gonna lie. That pair there is brand new. This is actually the one. Y'all know this box. Look at this box. Y'all know this box. This that 132 box. Right here. This the 132 box where y'all said, nah, man, you had to change the song on the DD to catch him, man. That ain't fair, MB. You had to change the sketch. Y'all was sitting there rooting. Y'all know he the people champ. I personally run DD. I love him. And y'all know he the people. Yes, man. Y'all not, boy. I made the Q dog. I made the Q class. The Q dog, where I'm a Q dog. In trucks, that's set up. 1 BDCP. Boy, that's MB all day long. And man, they got my boy finna go, man. So with that being said, I had to go get me 2 more. I gotta have 4 on deck because let me tell y'all something. I gotta have 4 on deck. My wife sitting back there smiling as soon as I said that, man. Y'all never heard 4. Y'all heard 4 QClass 8s on 1500 do 141 dB. That video is on the channel. Y'all know it. That's what baby people start saying, man, what the hell? That's when I start, them QClass start flying out the shelf. When I put 4 in that mega cab on 1500 BDCP. 1500. Baby, that means each sub was getting less than 300 watts. Got to be impedance, right? 1500. So let's say you get 19. Split by 4. That's 4.5 per. Yeah, what about impedance rise? Impedance rise eats half of it. So if any impedance rise eats half of that, then what I'm getting, 200, 250? So I'm getting 1,000 watts actually making it to the sub. So off 250 watts each driver, I need 141 dB at 31 hertz. That video is up there. I was a believer. I said, boy, look at here. I said it, even said on the video, I said, I'm underpowering. And they were clapping. I'm underpowering. So now, since they finna reach the end of this, I thought it was gonna be the solo and the QClass and everything now, but really, when you think about it, it really don't make no sense to have 2 premier bands. Right now, the QClass is the best of the best. It's the best of the best that Kicker has to offer. So if you can't have a best of the best and then the best of the, there's only one way you can put the word best. Best of the best. There's not a triple best of the best. I'm the best of the best of the best. No, that don't happen. So if you're gonna remove that, then that's why you're gonna throw in the solo. So I see why he got rid of the solo. If the QClass is the best sound, it's better than the reference and sound quality, yes. It is the L7R and the L7S together. Gets the QClass. L7R sounds better than the Solar Barrier. Solar Barrier is louder than the L7R. The QClass topples both. So of course if you remove the QClass, you coming back with something better. And I just pray, and there's been some unsubstantiated reports that it's going to be a Solo X8. I don't know. I do not know. Yes, I do. I pray for it. Just like my hands are right here. Because I know that pound for pound, he is one. If he could just handle a little bit more power, it would be a no contest. Did I say that without saying that, baby? Yeah. If he could handle just a little bit more power, because remember, he's doing all this with a 2.37 inch voice core. The only person that got a core smaller than he is and able to keep up, and I respect him too, B2 Audio, the Rampage. He got a 2-inch core. But he got a 2.375, just a little bit bigger. But he didn't use, if he could figure out how to use the technology that B2 is able to do, and use, that's a small core, which will make your spider and your throw even bigger, and handle that much power, then everybody be in trouble. Because this is the only limiting factor. power handling. And when I say that, I mean he really raised. Y'all be saying these astronomical numbers. Yes, I had him on 200, 1500 BDCP. And I think at one time I had a BDCP on each one. I think I had a BDCP on each one, but that was at 200. I know, though, that he can't handle the powers the rest of them. You just got to, I know how to play with all my signal and the power I'm applying to get the best out of him. And he's able to get the same output that the others have using less power. Not far less power, because the difference is him, I'm honest. A Sundown X8, y'all spend take 1,000 watts all day. And if you actually clap was actually going to that subwoofer, about 700 watts. That's why I say 800. Something between 700 and 800 watts is actually making it. Okay, how much power you gonna make to it? After that, it's gonna start to break up. Okay? Well, you cannot put that much power to a QClass for that long of a time. It's not gonna take it. However, you're gonna get the same output because his cone's bigger. And he's got a very high QES. He's got less losses of his signal than the Sundown does. But that's a whole nother thing, and I'm gonna tell you how to read that. The way how I read it, interpret what subwoofer's gonna do what. How, and that's coming up. These next videos probably start tomorrow. On how I look at the QMS, QES, the QTS, and then my own knowledge of how to look at how that relates. Because all these parameters work together. Okay? They're not interdependent. Oh man, you can look at the QMS and just no. Those three got to, like the mechanical got to be related to, in my opinion, what's up with how much the stuff weigh. If it don't weigh a whole lot, and you got a weak mechanical, what's the problem? If it weigh a whole lot and your mechanical about average, what's going on? But maybe the QES is real strong. You got good signal, you ain't losing a whole lot of stuff. So it's a lot of things. I don't understand the LE, except I know that you want as less inductance as you can, and that makes a better sounding woofer. That part I do know. So I got my own layman MBE way of looking at the TS parameters I'm gonna teach y'all. And so, but when I seen that, that's when I knew that this boy here is what he is. And I'm sad to see him go, man. I really am, man. How many of y'all, man, tell me in the comments, how many of y'all are sad to see him go, man? Huh? A lot of people look out of, man. I can't believe that, man. I mean, the only hope we got is that it must make sense, kicker. If you're gonna remove, come on, man. Y'all sold them jokers like hotcakes because of me, man. The heck you mean? Y'all sold them jokers like hotcakes because of me. You can't tell me you can't find them and you can still find 10s and 12s. You would think when a woofer reached the end of his life, you would see a bunch of 8s. Because people don't really want the 8s, they're looking for 10s and 12s. The QClass has reached the end of his life where you can find a 10, a 12, or a 15 faster than you can find an 8. You can't tell me that QClass ain't. That's a legend, man. That's a legend, man. And I made that boy a legend, man. Woo! He's still my boy. He made, when they said, when I looked at it on my spy sheet, I said, you can't buy the kicker, look. I said, how many I got on deck? I can put 4 in the truck, I'm gonna have 4 on hand. I'm going to have 5 on hand. Hit me out the blue. I mean, when I heard it a couple of months ago, I said, man, they ain't not going to stop selling the QClass. It's going to be the solo, the QClass. And I was wrong. They finna drop that boy. Whoever told me that, I think it was my boy Pedro here in Atlanta, because he was a dealer for him. And he said, he was a dealer before I was a dealer. And he said, man, they finna drop it. And I said, man, you don't know what you're talking about. And I called Bill Brum. I said, man, they ain't know what you're talking about. Well, the decision had been made. It's over with. But boy, I made that boy a legend. And the technology in this sub, man, give me the reverse breakdown on this. First around, the toy basket. This gonna be the salute to the legend, man. I know y'all might want to talk about something else, but this gonna be a salute to the legend, man. A whole hour talking about this boy right here, man. Legend, man. Hold on, man. I can talk a whole hour about him. About 200 watts, baby. The accuracy, man. Come on, put your headphones on, man. Put your headphones, man. We gonna celebrate this boy today, man. This is a leg. I'm gonna send you on, boy, the right way. I love you, man. You know I love you. You know I'm gonna send you off the right way, man. If they go, it gonna be a sin. You ain't gonna go quietly that messing with MBE, baby. You ain't going quietly. They gonna know about you, man. Yeah, boy. The whole QClass line, whether it's an 8, a 10, a 12, a 15, man, I'm finna, MBE gonna give them a send off the way they supposed to be sent off, baby. Not just quietly slip out the door. Boy, the solo, y'all better be back here, man. I've been hyping you up. You better be there, because, boy, you got a high bar set for you. They been talking you up solo like you the second coming of sliced bread, boy. Like you better than the softest place on earth, where every man had his birth. Y'all know what I'm saying. They been talking you up like you showed up going, boy, you got a, these boys here to set a high bar. All them QClass owners in the comments, man, let them know if you on the QClass what time it is, boy. These boys here to set a high bar across the industry. Man, I ain't talking about the 8s. I'm talking about the whole QClass line has set a bar. I'm gonna do a standing little video on that too. Just another send it off. I can't just let them go quietly, man. They say the solo's gonna drop in April. Boy, y'all got a high bar. Boy, y'all got a high bar. Y'all gotta bring it. Y'all, and then y'all supposed to be having more power, 2,000 watt RMS. That's the only limit to these QClass had against everybody. Sound quality, SA who? SA who? Man, stop it, man. This boy here said everybody who? Who? Line him up. Line him up. Then when DD came, he said he was the king, and I cried him the king, but he beat him by tenths. He beat him by tenths because he couldn't have the power. And I love DD, but it is what it is, baby. Fact, not fiction. But this boy was right with him on less power than anybody. Shh, man, come on, man. Y'all can't tell him nothing about that QClass, man. Yeah, man. Woo! That QClass is dead, man. The QClass is out of here, man. I can't. Boy, look at it, man. Oh, look at, oh, this is a note right here. Oh, this is a note right here. You know about this note. Hit that note, boy. Let them know what time it is. 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 I'm gonna let y'all saw the crossfire. Y'all saw that crossfire when they did it, playing the music outside the box. Oh, I'm gonna show y'all that. I'm gonna show you that with this boy right here too now. Yeah. No box needed. Out the box, this joker sounds just like this. That QS is that strong. He got very little loss. Not the best, but he's got a little loss. He ain't got a 1. I'm gonna explain that to you later. Some of this stuff gonna go over your head right now. But boy, I'm gonna educate y'all. Y'all mess with me. Y'all gonna know about the 8-inch subwoofer. Y'all gonna know about that tight space and big bass, what to look for. And then you can use these same ideas and principles to look at any subwoofer you want. Watch this note when it come in though. Watch this note. Put your headphones on. Come on here. Here it come. Tell them what you do, boy. Tell them what you do, man. There it is. Now here we go. Now here yet. There you go. You hear that? You hear that? You hit, bitch. Frame changes. You. Always a process. I'm way too used to it. It's way too often. Oh! Tell them what you do, boy. First, you start with this partour basket, man. Then, when you mount it into the hole, they give you your own gasket. So, even though it's not recommended you screw in and out, once you seat this thing one time, he seat himself. Airtight seal. The basket itself attaches to the back plate and goes to, so all your heat transfer, you transferring heat from the all over this basket, even through here because the surround, the top of the mount basket is part of the cooling surface. People miss that. The bottom plate, this right here, the basket, as it goes down, it goes over which is integrated into the back plate of the top plate. See how they connect? With that little connection, enables you to lose heat, not just here, you actually losing heat up here too. It ain't no space of separation. This is all one unit piece. Then he got fins on it, so as he play, it forces air in and out. In and out. So, man. Now we get to this 17.5 millimeters excursion. And it's 7¼ inch cutout. This 7¼ inch cutout. And so when you take 7¼ times 7¼ you know you get 45. But remember now, you can't, I think it's 50.2, what it is, but it's not right. But when you take 7¼ and minus an inch and a half for both sides, so now you got 7¼ minus half an inch takes it down to 6¼ 6¼ is it 6¼ I lost my mind now. The button house. If you take a ½ inch on both sides, that's right. So now you got 6¼ 0.25, 6.25 times equal. It's 30. No, that's not right. You take off a ½ inch, a quarter on the, yeah, you take off a ½ inch, my bad. So you take 6.25, 6.6½. Man, where am I? Am I crazy? Yeah, 6.75 of 7¼ You take off a ½ an inch, you get 6.75. 6.75 times is 45 square inches. If you take off I say with some people, take off an 1/8 of an inch. Okay, we'll take off 7¼ and you take off the 7¼ times 7.25 times I don't know, times minus 0.625, which would be 5/8 of an inch, which give you 1¼ inches around. Take that off. So you're taking off minus 0.625. Boom, you get 6.625. The area of a square is length times width. You time that by itself, you get 43 square inches. So the cone area of a kicker is 43 square inches. Where the largest piston diameter 8-inch out there is the DD. And the DD's cone area is actually 38. So 5 more square inches with the kicker. He does have the larger cone area. I was wrong. Somebody pointed out to me, and I was wrong. Said here. So I'm gonna say that in part of his send-off. He does have the most cone area. He's only limited to his power handling, and that's in his ability to play loud, long. He's already played. And see, his power handling inhibits his ability to play loud, long. His power handling ability. However, he plays just as loud as them. And if the end goal is output instead of time of playing loud, he wins. He's just as loud. He wins because he's just as loud, and wins also because he's cheaper than everybody on the block. But he gone. He gone. He is out of here. Now we go from the surround. It's all we know. This is unique. Don't tell me this is rubber, straight up. Some kind of sand. This is rubber. You can tell when you rub it. This is rubber. You can write a lead pencil on some paper, lay it, and rub it across, and they're going to erase it. This is rubber. It's straight up rubber. Okay. Did you know the cone's made of 12 pieces? 12 pieces make up that cone. 12 pieces make up this cone. Now, it's not carbon fiber. It's just like carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is a main substance. It's not paper. The resin, how they make paper cones. This is a man-made surface. It's just as probably strong as this. It's just as strong. It's just as light. It's just as rigid as carbon fiber. Probably weighs the same as carbon fiber. It just ain't carbon fiber. Some of y'all get caught up on stuff and don't realize you need to get caught up on material. J-Audio makes their cones just as rigid as some of those that use carbon fiber. It ain't made out of carbon fiber. made out of plastic, Kevlar. The gold is not the material. The gold is whether you want a heavy for real deep bass or a light cone for impactful bass, or a mixture of both, coupled with the force factor of the higher access the QS would actually sound you get. See, all this stuff I be studying and understand to a little bit to understand. That's why when you look at this boy, I see y'all. Oh, I say kicker, man. This stuff don't like nothing. This really don't look like nothing on the box. This thing's square. It's nothing look like him. He's square. And will get in your business. Everybody now should be using this year, should be using this basket. Okay? I made a video, some of y'all didn't like it and say, man, some of the best speakers today out there use this basket. Yeah, ain't nobody used this basket in my top 5. Only person who would have made it in the top 5 that used this basket would have been the Crossfire. That's the only one. And the Crossfire C7 is 10 years old. It's 10 years old. And he can keep up and beat most of them today. He can keep up or outright beat. First one to use this basket. Wait till I bring that Ampere audio sub on and play. Yeah, I'm like, man, that sub been around. He was the second one to use the basket. And ain't nothing in the chain from Ampere audio to Crossfire to today. So, are you saying it's doo-doo? No, I ain't saying it's doo-doo. Some of them using this basket making doo-doo. I ain't gonna tell you who. I don't do no bashing. Some of them using this basket making doo-doo. They don't all sound the same as they look alike. I'm just saying it's time to basket down. I'm gonna keep staying on it. If you come out of Subwoofer in 2023, y'all don't stop rushing me to push to keep reviewing this same old thing, thinking I'm gonna hear something different. The best two that did, in my opinion, was the Crossfire and the Crossfire C7, which is no longer in production. By the time I said the C5, I already made my top 5. So now maybe with the Legend no longer being in production, so right now it's a vacant seat on the top 5 because the L78 is not in production. There's nothing. This seat is vacant. He's an honorary. Now he joins the ranks of the C7. He's an honorary. Just having them. If you can get a hold of them, I'm telling you, do not pass up a deal on getting these. I got a vested interest probably too why I'm telling y'all to do that. I want to sell them out. I want to sell the QClass 8 out completely and they be stuck with 10, 12, and 15. Yeah. Know why? Know why I want to do that, baby? Because I want Steve Irby to ask. I want Steve Irby to ask in a meeting, how are we on the selling off the last, since the Solo X is in production now, how much more of the QClass do we have to sell off? And I want them to be able to report a figure that makes Steve Irby say, what? So we still got 10s and 12s, but we ain't got no 8s. That's what I want to come out of Steve Irby's mouth. So we still got 10s and 12s, but we ain't got no 15, which is always the best seller, and we ain't got no 8s. We got the most popular woofer out there in the world to get for bass. And the one that ain't that much popular, them two, we can still sell the Q. We still give, this people got 10s and 12s out there, but they ain't got now one QClass out there, no. Good. Because if that happens, that means Steve Irby gonna think, well, shoot. Maybe we need to come out with a Solo X8. If the 8 did that well in the QClass series, come out with another one. That's my plan. So that's why I'm doing this big send-off and tribute to him in life and talk for a whole hour about kick out. We won't talk about nothing else. We got the rest of my life to talk about stuff. We gonna talk about this boy and how he changed the market. How he don't look like how he don't like nobody in the market. Nobody in the market. I know Andy probably loving this. A whole hour talking about the send-off to the boy right here, man. Hey, let me tell you something about history about me. This is my very first subwoofer too, not the brand. My very first serious subwoofer. I was a kick boy way back in 1994. I remember I took this girl, I told you about the 4 solar barracks. Folks, oh, yeah, my wife don't like to hear this story. My wife said she glad the whole ear busted. I was supposed to have help in the car, no way. Me and Tony, my boy Tony watch. Tony say, man, some girl he dating. We ride around in my Escort, man. Escort GT. I knew back in the 90s, man, them in the car. Them, the Cirocs, if you was a basehead, you had a Honda Accord hatchback. You had a Jetta, GTI, Golf. If you had a diesel, you was a beast. Rabbit, Bugs. We had them old school Bugs tricked out used in the game too. Or Ford Pro or Ford Escort GT. Them were the base cars. I had one. I had 4 solar barrier, gray cone, round, on 2 Southstream 500 watt amps. And each one of those solar barriers was 500 watts. That was unheard of, 500 watts on there. And we sitting there, I had my Kenwood PS900 radio, P900 radio, playing, and the girl asked for the remote control. And they kept turning up, Tony kept turning up. No, we in the front, Tony in the front, and they kept turning the music. We playing a nasty dancer for money, do what you, and at that time, no, I was doing ported boxes. That's what everybody knew. When I first started doing sealed boxes, when I figured out I'd do a ported box, it was over. It was over. I was like, man, what's he doing, man? Give it to Rico, man. You know, he put him, man, I don't know what he do, man. He put a hole in that box, man. Boy, I think he lied, boy, I was no indicator. But anyway, they back there playing that remote. And I kept, told them, turn him no louder. Man, we got to, what was that club? Club Excess on Moreland Avenue. We get out. And the girl went stumbling. I said, what's wrong with you? Because they ain't been drinking. I said, what's wrong with you? She said, man, she said, ooh, that been hitting hard. That's what I feel hard. And then she went like this and looked, and it was a beat of ear coming out of her. Blood coming out of ear. Y'all say, man, you crazy. I gonna say you're lying. I don't care who say I'm lying. My boy, my best friend, Tony Austin, who I grew up with, I got another best friend, but my best friend, Tony Austin, I grew up with, would say, yeah. That's when we knew my boy had that gift. I ruptured a girl eardrum on 1,000 watts in one of my ported boxes, and I've been a kicker man ever since then. Even when I left away from cardio for a period of time and came back, first day I came back because I heard something was new. But when they said something bad about a kicker, I couldn't believe it. I said, nah, I got it. And they said, man, that thing don't play loud, don't play low. I disproved that. I did that. All the videos up on YouTube, I disproved that. Loud and low. I did the same scope. I did it with 4, baby. After I did it on 4 at that low scope, I did the same thing with 2 on the same amp. That video, I just remember that. I did the same thing with 2 on the same amp. So imagine now that I got 4 and got that DD power behind them. You feel what I'm saying, baby? So I took 4 and did a 130, I think it was a 130 something. A 141, my bad. We know that I did a 141 at 30 some hertz. Then I turned around and took 2 and did the same scope. Yeah. With this boy right here. And that's been my story. That's when I became a bass head. When I knew I could do ported boxes, when I ruptured that girl eardrum. Sound crazy, but that my best friend tell you that's when we knew. Boy, he's something about them boxes, man. When I ruptured that girl eardrum, and I'm going to hold on to that story. I don't care who don't believe it. I'm going to tell it to the day I die. The girl know. If that girl watching this thing, and he lied. She might comment. Yeah, I'm the one. He had a blue Ford Escort with light blue leather interior GT with some trap bars on it. Smoked out windows. And then I built for my friend Quentin Rogers. I put him 4 of them. I put him 2. He had 2 Solar Berry 15s. The port. Back then I was using 8-inch PVC. And I was doing that. Not by the calculator like they got now. Someone got a basic calculator on your phone. Now, but I was doing this, working this by hand. She working this out by hand. He was booming loud. I had that. You open my door. He was mad. He was mad at my 412 ruptured the girl eardrum. I had to rebuild his box twice. He was loud. I thought to Instagram he was louder than me, but I had that hit, boy. And ever since that was the system I always remember. That was my first real system. That's what got sparked my love with building boxes. And it's just sound, period. And these boards right here. So I got to give them a royal send-off, man. Y'all can talk about the comments. Y'all can talk about anything else. But the rest, I know it's like 15, maybe 20 y'all in the comments. But I got about 40, 60 people listening saying, yeah, man, I remember. Kicker was it for me, man. He got to get a royal send-off by MBE, man. So now that I'm telling you, that since he changed the game, baskets, the Crossfire and Ampere Audio, I think pretty much the best use this basket. Everything else is very close to each other. This is a new basket. This right here. This is the basket that Cosmos Audio used. I believe, no, Toro Force used it first. They came out with it first. And then Cosmos, Toro Tech used it. And this is in my top 5 because the output is good. This bag has a very good depth, spider landing, same height, spider height difference. It actually has, what else? It's just equal to this, but just a little bit better because it's wider. Low resonance. It's just beautiful how they coat it too. What they put on the basket might help with the low resonance too. But this design is used by Cosmos Audio, and Cosmos Audio did very good with this basket. I didn't even have the power I had now. So I'm thinking 2 of these. And we're gonna see that here shortly too. 2 of these, Cosmos Audio EP900. You're gonna see how, because they got a new basket. In fact, they lighten up the MMS even more so by a couple of grams because they got a new style out. Y'all see that video coming. They got a new one out. So I sparked the video with the old one, but we're gonna talk about the new one. It's coming out, and they made the MMS lighter. So different motor structure. So that, and then Cosmos Audio. So we're gonna see now everybody else that's used, because this is gonna be the new basket everybody use. CT Sound Straight-O, they use this basket. You're gonna start seeing this basket a lot for 2 reasons. Number 1 is bigger cutout, and number 2, I'm telling everybody to stop using this right here. Straight up, point blank, period. It's gonna get out, man. Hey man, Wolf got the same basket, all the rest of them. Y'all keep talking about you want this. One person want $600 for it, and the next person want $199. Yeah, you go figure. Yeah, boy. Okay, let me get you a little couple of y'all comments. I know I've been talking about my boy. I've been talking about my boy, man. I ain't gonna never disrespect kicking on this channel, man. Never. Flip me a question, man. Oh, 418, that's what's up, man. Them kickers were known making them ear bleed, man. Them kickers were known making them ear bleed. So I'm just telling y'all now, if y'all ain't got them, get them. Go and get the 10s. I want you to get all the 8s first. I don't care nothing about the big stuff. I want you to get all the 8s first, because you know what? In my truck, I can't run no 10s and 12. I won't be able to run the 8, and I want Kick to come out with another badass 8. Solar Bear is cool, it's decent, but now I heard the QClass, I can't hear no Solar Bear. Solar Bear ain't gonna get it for me. They're gonna make me long for this when I heard this. The Solar Bear is like SPL. The L7T is for sound quality, I guess, a little bit. I don't know. L7, well, we can't use the L7T because it's different. Let's just talk about the QClass series. I'm stopped up, y'all. Y'all ain't heard it. The Solar Bear series is loudness. The L7R is for sound quality. Yeah, they both square, but they suspension and their motor force is geared differently. Okay, like QMS, QES, T, LE, and all those stuff there. Well, the QClass is is both of them mixed in one. That's what the QClass was. So yeah, the Solar Bear might have similar output, but he ain't gonna have the sound quality the QClass has with it. And whereas the L7R might have good sound quality, he ain't gonna have it with the most force as the QClass has. So that's why I say I want me another. I need me, if you're going to take rid of QClass, I need me a Solo X8. Steve Irving, if you're going to end the life of this beloved woofer, right when I made this joker fly off the shelf, you need to give me another. Come on, man. Don't do me like that. Don't leave the 8-inch arena hanging when you had pound for pound a stick. Y'all go look and see. I bet you can find, if you go to what's the people shopping there, baby? Amazon, eBay, woofers, etc. Wherever you gonna go, 1,800 subwoofers, you ain't gonna find these. You can find them 10s and 12s. It's hard for them to come by too. I just want the 8s to sell out before the 10s do, because that never happens. Whenever a subwoofer comes to reach the end of life, they always have 8s on deck. Always have 8s on deck for months. Coming to defunct, people still working, getting paid, because they still got pallets of 8s on deck. That ain't happening with the QClass series. In the QClass series, the 10s and 12s on deck. Bundles. The 8s are hit and miss. The 8s are gone. Mm-hmm. And this is the boy right here. The best bass in big spaces. His spider with the webbing on it. That comb made out of 12 pieces. Oh, man. I can't say enough, but I love this boy right here, man. I love this boy. I'm going to give him a send-off. So the 1506 is going to come out. And I'm going to go get him, I don't know if I'm going to give him a send-off with 4. Let y'all hear 4 on 2 DD M2000s. Ooh. Boy, that'll be what you think I should do? Should I do with 4 or should I do with 2? The roll send-off. Because I got 4 of them now. Three. Because I can get 3 of them and 3 Qs back there. Or 1 M2000. 3. My wife said, don't do the 4, because we know the 4 is, you heard the 4. And we already know, we ain't going to do the 4, because we like sound quality. But boy, let me tell you something. Them 4 1506s are louder than 2 DDs. Now here's the thing though, and I'm giving them more time to break in. I miss my DD 25 weights, but I know a lot of it's because, one, I'm used to output. And because it's in the shelf life right here, I know when I'm finna get back here, even more output. 2 of these is just like riding 2 rounds with 2 DDs. So the DDs just play louder longer. So if I put 3 of these in here, I'm gonna have the same problem I have now. Them 1506 is loud, Tracy. You know it. They deep, they loud, they do some. Boy, I played this song today that I really don't want to give no publicity to. That ASAP Rocky, Canal Street. Good God Almighty. Man, people came out the barbershop. Man, what the heck you got in there? Man, what you running out, man? I saw them folks sitting there, dude said, man, yeah, everybody, damn it, all in the barbershop came out, getting them buffalo wings. Man, I came out the barbershop. Man, wait, who is this designer? 6ix9ine. People, man, I was pitting the wing place here in the barbershop right over there. So I ain't in front of the barbershop, I'm in front of the wing place. They come out the barbershop. Yeah, because they know the truck. When they can hear you coming, man, like a heartthrob. Boom, boom, boom. What you got in there now? 8s. I know that 8s. Not doing 65. They just made. So behind me, now I'm facing this way. The bass wave has hit the building in the Kroger parking lot in Atlanta. Kroger parking lot's in Atlanta, big, y'all. The bass wave has hit the building, and not this row of cars behind me. The second row of cars behind me. 2 cars long going off. I turned the system down there. Because when I heard it, I said, whoop, whoop. People came out. I said, God dang it. I'm facing this way, though. And they 6ix9ine. Boy, that bass is just, So now they're coming out. They're coming out one for the tribute here. So if I do 3, put 3 on an M2000. That's right, best for them instead of putting 1 on each 2000. But I had 1 on each 1500. I had when I had them on in the fall game, baby, I had each 1 on the 1500. Yeah, and 1 on. Yeah. So if I do 3, I'll be at 3 Qs. I had 2 and 3 Qs. This time I'm not gonna put them in 3 Qs when they send off. No, I'm gonna put them back. I'm gonna put them in I think it's 1.25. Wait, let me see. I believe it's 1. I believe it's 1. I think I might, because that's what I put DDs after I put them in the box. What my program say, because they like big boxes. I'll put them back in what the manufacturer say, just to see, just for that. Oh man, I said kicker. I ain't seen them on no Google. What is wrong with this thing, bro? I can't believe it. I'm looking at the last of the QClass. I need to come on and come out with them solos. Them solos got a high bar, boy. They better be all of it, boy. You done took my boys out. You took my boys off the map. Give them the good. I hope that. You can get rid of the whole QClass. You keep that L7 QClass 8. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is. SQ, 1Q. I got a box and put them in. But you think I should do 3 on, baby? For the send-off. Well, we gonna see. We gonna see what I'm gonna put them in. But they definitely gonna get a send-off. So the 310 is coming out, not 'cause nothing wrong with them. It's just time to change out and do something a little different. I'm riding them again in about a week. I don't know. It'll be a while, man. I just love what I'm doing, man. I really do love what I'm doing. I like building boxes. I like hearing different kinds of bass. I miss his bass. I can't wait to hear him again. This is his bass right here. Because it's 7 minutes. Let y'all hear him on the way out. This is his raw send-off. Yeah, I didn't even talk no questions. All I want to do is talk about my boy right here. I hear it right here. Oh, you know what I want y'all to hear? I wonder if this song gonna do this. Check it out. Let me see if this boy do it. Watch this. I do not condone this type of music. Why would y'all hear this note, hear this bass note here? Look at that, boy. Kick it. Show your face, boy. Show your face now. Oh yeah, he gonna catch it. Watch this. Put your headphones on. Put your headphones on. Watch this. You like that? Here it comes. Watch this bass line. Watch this. Slow ain't it? I can't wait to hear that one now. I know the louder, but it just I like that. it's just low, baby. You know it. It's a different kind of hit. It just got them. There's just something about it, man. What was I playing last time? Just sitting out for the QClass, man. It's the QClass, man. I'm getting quiet because I'm feeling my boy, man. That's how I listen to my music, man. Out of here, man. I might not, the show might have been like I expected, but this just been the QClass sitting off, man. You love me too, don't you, baby? I can't believe they finna get rid of my boy, man. I can't believe they finna get rid of my boy, man. This is a legend. This boy is a legend, man. He gonna go down a legend. I think I'll do 3, man. 3 gonna be at a 1.3 low. On that M2000, I think it's gonna be just perfect. Yeah. Cause I done heard 1, I done heard 4, I done heard 2. On that M2000, heavily damp like that, it's damp heavily. It'll be cleaner than the M2000 is cleaner than the Fallsgate ever was. 400. So yeah, I'm gonna do 3. That gonna sound crazy. Couple them together like they supposed to be, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Cause they love that. I think that one I'm gonna put 3 behind my seat. The port to the side. Yeah, to the side. 3 together. Woo-wee. But I gotta keep putting all these. You know what? Ooh, boy, that's gonna be a hard send-off, boy. Cause I gotta make my boss from boy cop. I gotta make my boss for Cosmos Audio. I think I'm gonna get that done. Cause I'm saying, boy, when I put them in for this, it might be a long send-off. You know what I mean? You know, them 2508s there for a long time before them 1506 got in there. This for y'all, man. And this for, hey, in closing, man, I'm out of here, man. Hey. I'm gonna miss this boy here, man. I'm gonna miss him, man. I got him. Y'all gonna hear me talking about him like, man, if you got a hold of these, just look at him, man. You got something different from anything out there it's ahead of its time. It was ahead of its time. The only flaw, there's no perfect subwoofer. The only flaw was it couldn't handle as much power as those of his class at that time. If once they increased it to go past 600, but even though he couldn't handle the power they could, he still had the same output. So he making better use of his power. They had to get more power to get the same output. He get the same power. He get the same output on less power. It makes him the Muhammad Ali, the king, for real. Hey, look here, man. I'm out here. Y'all need to Enclosure 404-694-4818. This has been a loving tribute and shout out in the life for the kicker QClass L78. We love you, man. We love you. We're going to celebrate you for a long time. Peace.